juice? Who's got the juice? Smooth.
Now this is a series that blew my mind when I was a kid. When me and my brother first had a PS1, I believe we actually spent more time on the demo discs rather than on actual games, because on demo discs then you can play multiple games at once, you had the jazzy ass or even the I remember them, they kind of drilled into my skull. And one demo disc I remember absolutely loving was the Ape Escape disc, which I would spend hours on. The demo disc only gave you around 2 levels from the game, I think, and then you had 1 training level, which was flippin' awesome. But that was enough for me to know that this game kicked so much ass. Back when I was at school and you know you used to go to your friends' houses after school because you were really cool and you were young and you were like, yay, we're gonna have dinner together, yay, it's gonna be so awesome. When thinking back on it now, it was probably only like 3 hours when you went to your friend's house. But basically I used to take this game with me all the time to my friends' houses just to give people the full Ape Escape experience, because I believe that everyone should play this game. I mean, look at it! And you know when you're a kid you used to do imaginary games with your friends where you could be anyone in any situation? Well, quite a few of the times actually I wanted to be Spectre from Ape Escape, because then I would put my hair over one of my eyes and I pretend I was on the awesome throne and I had one red eye with the awesome hat thing and my hair spiking up. I just wanted to be a badass, so I'd always sit there looking really evil all the time. It was great, I flippin' loved it. And I remember there was one stage where I really wanted bright green hair purely because of the lady who gives you the information on how many monkeys you need to catch with her stick thing and her radio head things, because I used to think she was a freaking badass, that she looked awesome to me, and I was like, yeah, I want to be that cool too, I'm gonna get green hair and I'm gonna be awesome. That was my jazzy cool hand. But it's not only the first Ape Escape game I love all of them. I started with 1 with the demo disc as I've just said, and then I jumped to 3 and then 2. To be honest, I didn't even know a second one existed. Literally, we were in a shop and I saw Ape Escape 3 was up on the shelves and I thought, holy crap, there's 3! So I started playing 3, thought it was completely awesome and I loved everything about it. And then I jumped to 2 and I remember it being okay, I think. I mean, maybe it was bad that I jumped from 3 to 2, but I don't really remember 2 standing out to me. I think I really need to give it another chance, you know, in order to get a proper judgment for it now that I'm more mature and ladylike. So I will give 2 a go at some point again, just for the hell of it, because I really want to play it. And before I even played Ape Escape 3, I remember I was so excited to start it that I made a trailer for it. Weird, I know, I could have just played the game, but I'll tell you what, I'll put a reenactment in here, right in this segment, and it's going to give you a basic idea of what the trailer was. I'll try and keep it as true to the original as I can. What is this? Do you know? What is this? Do you know? Help me discover the mystery of Ape. So why do I love these games so much? Well, first of all, the controls will just blow me away. I mean, when you're a kid and you're just used to using the directional pads in Crash Bandicoot or Spyro, and then you play this game and it's like you have to use both the analog sticks, the left one to move the character and the right one to move your item. This blew my mind. I mean, you could attack monkeys with lightsabers from the control of your right analog stick, and then you could move RC cars, and then you're like, brrr. It was awesome. While you're still moving as the character. I mean, I can't get over how amazed I was when I was a kid at this. And then in Ape Escape 3, you can attack monkeys with an RC car disguised as a pudding. I mean, who doesn't want to attack monkeys with an RC car disguised as a pudding? But I'd be lying if I said that I got the knack for the controls immediately, as it actually took me a while to get used to them. I mean, I could move around fine, that was easy, but using the items, that used to really confuse me. I mean, with the lightsaber, I used to get so confused that I'd end up just spinning it around in circles so that Spike would just stand there with his lightsaber going vroom, vroom, you know, when he fully spins around. I can't spin around fully at the moment because I've got this wall. It's kind of obstructing things. But once you get the hang of it, you do feel like a king, and then when you get the net and then you catch your first monkey, I was like, yes, I can do this, I've got the knack for it now, take that monkey. Now in terms of my favourite game from the series, I'm debating between 1 or 3, but I think even though I have more to say about 1, I'm gonna have to go with 3. Purely because I think 3 is the most fun, the goofiest, the cheesiest, the most colourful, and the soundtrack is freaking awesome. I mean, I listen to the soundtrack for Ape Escape 3 on a regular basis. And not only that, but in 3 you get to wear the awesome costumes with like this gadget thing on your glove, and then one moment you can be a really awesome knight and be all like, or you could be a ninja and it will be like, just like that. And I remember I used to actually pretend to be the knight or a ninja whenever I heard the music. Like, I'd play it on my phone and I'd just run around my house being all like ninja-y. I loved it, I thought it was great. I also love the little things that this series does. I mean, for example, when you've got your radar to find out where the monkeys are, you can either see what their names are, you can see what their thoughts are or what their catchphrases are, and you can see their different stats. For example, one can be really fast, some can be really angry all the time, and then it can really give you a chance to plan your attacks and what the best method would be to catch them. But if you're me, you just find out what their names was and what they like to say, find it funny, and then just charge until you eventually got them. Oh, and before I forget, I used to love the horoscope feature on Ape Escape 3. I mean, I would spend ages looking at which monkey I was, seeing what stats I had, seeing what my sayings were and what I looked like, and then I'd used to do the same thing with my friends and family to find out what monkeys they were, because I think I just liked the idea of us all being monkeys, I guess. It was awesome, and it's just something that I really liked. It's a good, well done. Well done, Ape Escape 3. I applaud you. I really wish I could say more about 2, but like I said earlier, I just don't remember that much from it, apart from the main character had like a plaster on his nose. I don't even remember his, I think, was it, oh, I'm trying to remember Ape Escape because, I can't remember his name. Sorry, dude. But like I said, I really want to play 2 again to give it a full-on judgment and a proper feel for the game again, as I really think I should revisit it because I'm sure it's just as awesome as 1 and 3. And I have also played the PSP port. I can't remember if the PSP was a remake or if it was a whole new game entirely, but what I do remember is 2 of the mini games I used to play in the car all the time. I used to play the boxing one when you're a monkey and you have really loose limbs and then you just shake all over the place. And then there was also a table tennis one, I think, where you could, well, just play table tennis with monkeys. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So if you want a series that's innocent but cheeky, fun, badass, really colourful and bright and really light-hearted, I can't recommend the series enough. I mean, who doesn't want to play a game where you could attack the monkeys with lightsabers and try and prevent them from taking over the world through hypnosis on TV or through time travel? I mean, come on, these are monkeys! Monkeys who want to take over the world! And you've got to stop them! Go play them!